Hey folks, I decided to make a video today just exploring my world a little bit, just to show, well, mainly because I haven't really done anything on my YouTube channel to be frank, and I wanted to be a little less lazy about it. I mean, it's kind of boring having just Terraria videos on there, so I decided to spice it up with a little bit of Minecraft. Honestly, I've in all of my time playing Minecraft, I've never actually had a world this helpful before. Thing is, with me, my worlds, I usually have to walk like thousands of blocks just to end up discovering something at least somewhat cool. Like see, there's the problem. Usually I've never really found anything cool. But here I am just showing off my surroundings, showing off that there is a ruined portal there. Now here's a cool thing. Underneath my wheat farm, I discovered this a couple days ago. Underneath, in this little, like, noodle cave, there is a mob spawner near, like, what, 10 blocks under the surface? That's, like, unheard of. Sadly, it's a spider one, but you know what? It'll make do. I decided to go down into this cave system because normally I don't have caves like this underneath my house. But granted, 1.8's world generation changes have really honestly have helped me gain an appreciation for Minecraft again. When I first saw this update back in October 2020, I was absolutely blown away. Because as of late, I've been getting more and more how do you say it in English? What? Desilusionado? Something like that. I become, how do I explain it? Essentially, I've lost, I guess, the passion for it. I became more and more disappointed with Minecraft updates. Not because they're not good. They're great. Minecraft, I honestly love vanilla because it has its own touch of care. Like, it's very thought out. The features that are added to Minecraft are very thought out and are not too intrusive on other aspects of gameplay. So just like such as the village and pillage update, it really mainly affects villages, but even when it does affect them, it kind of changes them in novel and kind of neat ways that kind of flows with Minecraft, or at least helps Minecraft evolve. I was thinking earlier about getting some more deep slate, and I was very fortunate to have a cave that goes down into the -0 territory. And that's just so wild. As an old Minecraft player, it's so interesting just to go down below 0 and not be like in the void. You can go down to -63, as technically -64 is reserved for the bedrock layer. Yeah, that's a little... what I like about this update is that it just adds weird pools of water like that. And I've always found them really enjoyable because I was one of those weirdos who've always liked water in Sonic games, but that's besides the point. Man, this is so cool. Cave generations with columns and stuff. And then there's that big pit. I have no idea what's down there. I was thinking about going in there during the making of this, or the recording of this video, but I never did because I initially wanted to keep this video 5 minutes long, but if you're looking at the timer, I far exceeded that. Mainly because whenever I play games or I just do something else, I lose track of time. I'm a bit time blind. For me, what feels like half an hour to me, like half an hour to me can feel like 10 minutes. My sense of time is dilated, and it's quite annoying because it results in me not getting as much work done, or in me wasting a lot of time, or in me just feeling really sad that I've lost so much of my day and I've barely done anything. And that really demotivates me, which further increases the problem of being unproductive. Anyway, I decided to explore this little spaghetti cave to come across this area. Ah, what a zombie villager. Look at that. Wow. Just punching these little baby slimes. They're no problem. But I could go for a little bit of extra XP and slime balls. Slimes are a lot more common now because the slime chunks are more exposed thanks to these colossal caves that now generate. How the heck did you get me from there? What are you, zoom punching me? Knock it off. Come on. There you go. Honestly, I do feel bad killing these guys because they're villagers. Like undead villagers. But, I do like this deep dark cave. Oh wow. They're just really pretty. Also with the new terrain, or the new cave generation, they made those lava lakes a lot less common. Or at least they seem less common than they were before. Because before you could just go mining and then underground and there's a very good chance you'll find a lava lake. Or a little lava area. But now it feels more rare. Which is good and bad. Good in which it's less of an annoyance. Bad in which there's not a lot of opportunities to make the nether portal. Or there's not as many opportunities to make nether portals as there were in the past. Or really use them as fuel. But I mean, you kind of have the nether after you reach the nether to get the what is it? Lava. Man, I remember when I was a kid playing the old Pocket Edition. That's the thing. This update has generation and overhangs and like grass underground and under like in the beginning of cave generation, in the beginning of caves, in a similar way to the old Pocket Edition. And it made me kind of nostalgic, and it made me very happy, honestly, because it felt like terrain generation was starting to get interesting again. Because PC generation before the Caves and Cliffs update was okay, but rather boring. Basically the same problem that the original 1.8 Adventure update back in 2010, gosh, had. That was a problem it had, because it removed a lot of the unique aspects that made beta and alpha, especially alpha world generation, interesting. And it made it more realistic, sure, but at a cost of the wacky and zany and memorable locales. Whenever I go mining, I usually try to mine like kind of carve, like slice off the top kind of thing when I go mining. Because I don't really like to disrupt the nature too much. It just feels wrong to do so. Ah yes, copper. What a wonderful ore. To think it'd take us, what, freaking 8 years to add another ore into the overworld? Last time they added an ore to the overworld was back in the 1.3 update. An update that didn't have a name. But in that update we got what? We got desert temples, emeralds, and trading. Oh, we also got jungle temples as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to the surface. Yeah, at this point, I kind of forgot that I came through that little cave over there. I thought that cave led somewhere else, but it didn't. So for a moment there, I confused myself. I should have, now I think about it, I should have mined that piece of gold ore. I forgot to do so. So I could use some more gold for the golden apples and netherite ingots. Huh. Yep, put that torch back down. There we go. Honestly though, I do wish they would add more. They would do more with their update premises. Like, the update Aquatic was good, but it was very disappointing because Aquatic feels like whenever you say something is aquatic, it feels like you're referring to water as a whole, like not just one area. Like if the update Aquatic was called the Oceanic update or something, I wouldn't mind. In fact, I'd be pretty satisfied with what we got because it did what it said on the tin. It updated the oceans, and primarily the oceans. I mean, with a premise like Aquatic, I think you should update every aspect. You should be updating the water itself, so that no matter where the water is placed or situated, it really affects water. So it doesn't matter where. Well, the point is here, it affects water, and since water can be placed any and everywhere, the changes would go anywhere. So say like waterlogged items, right? Like waterlogged fences. Like that doesn't just apply in oceans. That also applies like in deserts and in anywhere where water can exist as normal. Stuff like that. Not only that, I think it would be really cool if they really want to go with the aquatic aspect of the update. Why not update the end a little bit to have like end oceans, where like you could have like, you know, those end islands are so massive. You might as well just have replace every like one of those every now and then with a kind of hollowed out inverse island effect. Oh, hey, look at that! I got a copper ingot from a drown. Yeah, drowns used to drop gold ingots. And in the snapshots and in the beta builds of Minecraft Bedrock, they even drop sponges rarely. I wish they still drop sponges, you know, for the renewable, just to make them renewable. Right now, before I get back into my main point, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to drown those 2 zombies. Fun fact, on Bedrock Edition, if a zombie has armor and or tools, you can actually drown them to convert them into husks. Or it's not husks. No, that's the opposite of a husk. What the heck? Into drown. You can convert them into drowns, and they'll drop the item. Some drowns have the tag where they can pick up items. So sometimes they'll drop the armor only to immediately pick it up again, which will result in you having to kill them with the armor on, and you'll eventually lose a little bit of durability. But the cool thing about picking them up whenever they've dropped it, when they at the end of their conversion, is that you can get fresh versions of those items. Like essentially a brand new sword for free. You just need a little bit of patience and bada bing, bada boom. Well, anyway, the update aquatic. I mean, imagine having islands in the end that are just oceans, and you can fill them with, because water can exist in islands. So imagine just an island with an ocean, and imagine like special exotic blocks, like aquatic blocks in the end, with special like alien looking fish, stuff like that. Oh well. See, I've learned to kind of like reduce my expectations with like Mojang, to be honest, which is why I didn't really pay attention to the snapshots for either this update or the one that came before, the Nether update. Because I was actually, when I first saw the Nether update, I was really excited, but I tried to keep my excitement low so I wouldn't get disappointed. Yeah, sad, I know, but I mean, it is what it is. I love these updates, but I feel like they don't go far enough. Like, really? Only 4 Nether biomes? Really? And same with the cave update. Like, I like that they changed the terrain generation. So generation will now be more unique. But really, you only gave us like 2 biomes. The Dripstone Caves and the Lush Caves. And that's not to say they're bad. No. It's just, it doesn't feel like that's enough. I wish there was more, like special underground mushroom biomes or something. Or maybe make more special biomes like the mushroom biome. To be honest, I forget half the time when I'm playing Minecraft that those even exist, because they're just that rare. But they're also pretty unique too. I mean, come on Mojang. It's not too hard to make like sweet berry pie or apple pie or glowberry pie. Come on. Or like a bowl of berries and fruit or something. You know, it's the little things like that I wish Mojang would do, but I don't know why they never do. Oh well. Guess I'm just here organizing my inventory now. Don't remember what else I was doing around here. Yeah, just organizing. Oh yeah, I had that enchanted netherite sword. Here's a quick tip. Netherite is actually more enchantable than diamond. The most enchantable material is gold, i.e. enchantability refers to how the chance of them having better enchantment levels. So gold is the best, netherite second, diamond is third, and then it goes to iron, and then stone, and then wood. But at least I know the first 3, I know those off the top of my head. But yeah, I just want to make a little video just to fill up this channel with less random crap, especially less silent nonsense. Oh well. Any of you guys who stuck around to hear me ramble, thank you. I hope to see you guys real soon. Take it easy.